You're looking to make a decision on a commercial cleaning company for your facility, and you're wavering over whether you should hire the best local independent employee-operated company or a nationwide franchising system. You've heard pros and cons for both, and now you're just struggling to make that choice. Let's talk about what the differences are between the two, and how does OctoClean differentiate itself from the pack? My name is Matt Stowe, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer here at OctoClean Franchising Systems, Inc. And I believe that we're uniquely positioned to have a conversation about the difference between an independent-owned small business that cleans buildings and a franchising system, because we've been both. And we know what the challenges are for each side. And so today we'll discuss what are the things that are difficult about each end of that, and what is going to help you to make the best decision. So in the beginning, OctoClean was known as Service Pros. And for almost a decade, we had all of our facilities cleaned by either the founders of the organization or employees that we hired. And with that, a lot of challenges would sprout up. The biggest challenge was we didn't know what we didn't know. And so we learned on the job. And a lot of times that resulted in the customer giving us complaints. And those complaints were things that were sometimes critical and would create complete loss of account. In other cases, they were just annoyances to those customers. And this is not something that is just a Service Pros thing. This is something that happens with every independent contractor that you might be talking to now or in the future. You fast forward to the year 2000, we started franchising our system. And we found a whole new bunch of issues and problems. The main thing is that we have a whole group of people who are out working in their independent businesses, and they want to run it their way. We've learned very, very quickly that in order for us to create the system and to maintain the balance of partnership with our franchisees and accountability in the cleaning, we had to find the right process and the right system. And the most important part was that our franchise owners were our primary stakeholder. They are our customer. So when you look at the differences between these two, independent versus franchising, you really want to get to the why that franchisor is doing business. So yes, you have reason to believe that franchising systems can be inconsistent, or that franchising systems only care about the bottom dollar. These are really, really true concerns, and they do result in you getting poor or inconsistent services over time. So as I discussed earlier, we've been on both sides of the fence, running an independent company and running a franchise company. Often when I am asked by a prospect or a customer, why should I choose you because you're a franchising system, I ask a lot of questions about what they've experienced in the past. And ultimately what I get back are not a franchising company issue. I get operational issues. And those operational issues are not exclusive to the franchising industry. It's just that the franchising industry is the most substantial part of this industry as a whole. And so if their operational process is weak, if their goals and aspirations as an organization do not serve the franchise owner, and that results in poor, inconsistent service, that's not a franchising issue, that's an operations issue. So as you're looking at the best choice for you and your company, you really have to do your research into what is the operational capacity and the operational goals of that organization. So I would encourage you not to write off a franchising company or an independent simply because you've had a bad experience with either of them. Always look at it individually. That's the key to success in choosing the right partner and vendor for you. Well, I hope that helped. I know it wasn't as specific as some people may wanted it to be, but it's clear to me that the choice of who you're going to have as a janitorial company is yours and yours alone. And by asking the questions and doing your research, whether it's a franchising company or if it's an independent, it makes no difference. It's who you want to work with. We have a helpful guide if you click the link below on how to choose the right janitorial service for you. I encourage you to use that tool. Until next time, we'll see you later.